Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to talk about feeling bad about your body. Okay, now if you haven't already, hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you get a cheeky little notification every time I upload a new video. Now, on this video I'm going to be really honest with you. Now, I have had my, I don't like using the word struggle, but I've definitely had my own journey when it comes to learning to love my body no matter what it looks like. I have, and ask anybody you've met, I've always been wanting and working towards those abs, but for me, I've never quite managed to get that nutrition down. And it's all a mindset thing, and it's something that I'm slowly learning. I'm a slow learner with certain things. Okay, but what I've actually realised, it's actually why I've eased off on it as well, is that I'm not my body. And don't turn off the video at that and think, oh, here she goes again. But have a think about it. If you think about you, what makes you you? You know, what does make you you? You know, what is it? Is it, you know, if you was to take away this body, you know, where are you in this? Where is the person who is speaking right now? Where are you in this thing that we live in? Because I believe that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You know, this is just a shell. This changes. This body is not the same body that I was born with. It scientifically is proven it's not. You know, our body changes. We get a new skeleton every 3 months or something insane like that. It's the bones are completely different, and which brings out a whole new fascinating thing when it comes to disease. And you know, how do we look at curing that? You know, if it's a new body, a new cell. You know, how are things like chronic illnesses still being there and existing? But anyway, that's another video. Because if I'm not this, if this doesn't make me, you know what does? And it's my actions and the way I treat other people. That's how I see it. That is my sort of legacy, if you will. Now I understand, and we're all a little bit vain. Of course I want those 6-pack abs, and I'm working towards them. And my commitment in this video is I'm going to get them. But I had to really look at the reason why. Why do I want them? A lot of times because I want people to think I look skinny. I want people to think I look, oh, she looks good. I want people to think that. And I did. I wanted that. And I'm being completely honest and transparent. I always am in these videos. So I'm not going to bullshit you and pretend to you that I have the purest, most spiritual thoughts all the time. I really, really don't. Okay, sometimes I just want to look good. And I want other people to think I look good. So I was like, why do I want that? And then it just comes back to I wasn't, and I'm learning to be more comfortable in my own skin. Learning to love what I see in the mirror and knowing that I have complete control over that. My body isn't where I want it to be because of my choices, nobody else. I'm not big boned. I'm none of this bullshit. Don't give yourself an, oh, I've not got a slow metabolism. No, I've eaten too much shit. Well, actually, in my defense, I actually don't eat a lot. I do eat shit. I do eat sugary stuff, though I've cut sugar out. So I'm pretty much sugar-free sort of lifestyle. I have the occasional day, but I'm pretty much sugar-free. So I don't eat what you would kind of coin shit to be, like sweets and cakes and fast food, but I eat big portions. Mine is portion sizes, always has been, but that's just something that I'm learning to change, and it's working. It's a slow process. Like I said, I'm a slow learner with certain things, and food is definitely one of them. But do you feel bad about the way you look? Do you look in the mirror and hate it? Why do you hate it? Because you don't like what you see. Why do you not like what you see? What do you think about what you see? And what is your perception of what is attractive and what is unattractive? And what do you think other people's perceptions are? Because you will never know. You could have the most trimmed body there is. Like, you could have ripped abs, whether you're male or female. You could look incredible. And people might still not like the look of you. You could be carrying a few extra pounds and people could think you're beautiful. You have no control. So be really, really honest with yourself about why do you feel bad about your body? Because I had to do that, and sometimes it's not a pretty process. Sometimes, why do I not like it? Why do I do things to sabotage myself? Because that's a big part of it, is self-sabotage. It's definitely something that I've noticed. I'm a sucker for a fruit bar. I know that sounds really boring. Oh my God, give me a naked bar any day. Or if people don't know what naked bars are, they're not a strip club. They're a thing in the UK. The NAKD, naked bars. Or a Squirrel Sisters bar. Or deliciously Ella nut butter ball. Oh my gosh. Other nut butter balls are available, but they're not as good. Like, I'm obsessed with those sorts of things. So that's where my calorie intake goes. But anyway, and I got into fasting, and then I've kind of changed the way I look and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but feeling bad about my body was a big part of my life, and it still has a certain sort of influence. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. But it's about realizing, and for me, it's about letting go of the fact that I'm not this body. This doesn't make me me. Me is my actions and the way I am to other people, and the love that I give out, and the peace and the gratitude. That's me. So if you feel bad about your body, know that you are not your body. You know, if you were to take that away, what would be you? It's not you. You know, if I was to cut you open, that body open, I wouldn't find a mini you. So what is you? What makes you you? And it's not your body. And you can't control what other people think. You cannot control what other people think. Anyway, have a beautiful, beautiful day, whatever day it is, evening, whatever. And remember, you're beautiful just the way you are. Hit subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and I'll see you all soon.